Dave, terrific victory, the perfect Christmas present?
Yeah, perfect Christmas present for everyone associated with the football club. The first of 3 really big games for us, and to get 3 points in the first one after not playing for 3 weeks was massive for us today. And I've got to thank every one of them players. I thought they were outstanding. First half, I thought we were breathtaking going forward at times. The first goal epitomised everything that we did. Front foot, great nick from Tom, drove on, ball in the box and good header. And then obviously got the second one as well, so really pleased to go in. Credit to Darlington second half, they had a right go. Obviously a man down and it was a red, it was an awful tackle. But they had a right go second half, and 20 minutes they had us on the rack. But we dug deep, and the skipper's come up with a fantastic compost finish to make it 3-1 and game over. So it was all about 3 points today, nothing more, nothing less. It was all about 3 points, and delighted to get them.
It felt like from up in the press box that the Gainsborough were certainly a lot more up for it today. They seem to give that little bit more than Darlington. That typifies what you've tried to drill into the players, doesn't it?
That performance was like my kind of performance. Very physical, very hard working, get it forward quickly, win your first and second bits, and we went really big and strong today. And I'm delighted for Shane Clark because he's come with a little bit of criticism of late, and hasn't been the best in terms of his individual performances, but big players come to the party in big games, and we're just beating Darlington Football Club. Let's not get away from that ex-football league. And I thought we were well up for it. You could tell the lads were kicking the doors down to try and get out, and just when you get a feel about this team, and when they're at it like that, we're a really hard team to play against.
And the second half, did you expect such an onslaught from Darlington? Because they really went for it, didn't they? Yeah,
I did. I expected it because Tommy Wright's teams are very good. He's a good manager, and we've got a lot of respect for Tommy. And you never know, you're never going to get an easy game against his teams. And they've got some very good players. But you could tell by his substitutions early in the first half that we were well on top. But again, his substitutions worked for a certain extent. We held on when they had the spell, which we knew they was going to have. So it was no surprise to me that was going to come. Every team gets a spell in this league. It's how you deal with that spell, and my boys were fantastic today, and we deserve the 3 points. Was there a huge sense of relief when Jarmo puts that one away? Oh, just a bit, because you just don't know. They had a foothold in the game. They took risks. They left 2v2 at the back, and we just couldn't get a grip with it. But that's credit to them. You have to give credit to the teams when they have a spell, and it was a really, really nervy last 10, but like I said, that's where you want Nathan Jarman late on in a game. Just keep it to beat. It slots at home, and you can probably tell while I was running down the touchline how important that goal was to everybody associated with the club. But more importantly, it's for the lads. 4 games in 8 days, and we've won the first one out of the 4, so you couldn't be much happier today.
Well, the first 2 goals, it's something we don't often associate with Gainsborough. They were quality goals, weren't they?
Cheers.
They were like set pieces and headers and stuff are often how Gainsborough score, but the first 2 were real. Well, especially Shane Clark's.
We've got that in the locker. Some teams don't allow us to play. We've got to realise that we've been a bit rusty for 3 weeks because we've not played. We've got a lot of good footballers in that team, and we want them to get on the ball and show a little bit more quality. And like you say, they're fantastic goals. And that was the pleasing thing as well. Was not only was we very aggressive and very front foot, but we like you said, we kept the ball really well in spells, and the goals were well worked. And Shane's got that in his locker. He does it in training, but I think it was his chucker as well what he's put it in with. So really pleased with the goals, and hopefully we can see a little bit more of that.
And how excited are you now for Boston?
Yeah, can't wait. That changing room is absolutely buzzing for the game. Not only is it a local derby, there's a lot of rivalry between the 2 clubs. Obviously they think they're a bigger and better club than us, so it's a case of making sure that we try and prove them wrong. Obviously advantage Boston because they'll have a big crowd behind them, above us in the league. But it's a game which we really want to put a show on and try and get 3 points. So it's important we rest well. Like I said, that game's the first one in a long time, and they're going to be stiff and aching over the Christmas period. But one I'm really looking forward to. It's the first game I looked at when I saw the fixtures this year, and I can't wait to take my team there on Boxing Day.
And it just feels that confidence is getting higher and higher as the season goes on. Yeah,
the most pleasing thing of the recent form is a home form. That's 6 out of 7 at home now. Wins out of 7. So delighted for that, because when you want your home form to be spot on, and we struggled early season with that. but we're rectifying it at the moment. And although there's a lot of hard work ahead of us, and we never get carried away because of where we are and what we're doing, but if these boys keep putting in what they've done today, we're not be far away.
And now you can enjoy Christmas.
Do you know what? Christmas would have been murder if we hadn't won today. But it's more pleasing that we can enjoy Christmas Day and knowing on the back of a win. There's no better feeling than winning football matches, and that's for everybody at the football club here. And really pleased we got the win today.
Okay, thank you.
Cheers. Thanks a lot. Cheers.